Hello, my name is Andy and I am the village idiot, a man with a car and a GoPro and an unhealthy amount of time on my hands, and I am back in West Yorkshire. I am in the city of Wakefield for another parish, and I'm stood next to a bus stop, and in this bus stop we find this parish's parish notice board. So in what I think is a first, or at least in recent times, I can get the parish notice board done before I've even filmed any of the village. Welcome to the parish of THORPE AUDLIN. And I've officially done it. I don't think I've ever found a parish before that's had as many notice boards as the ones I found in THORPE AUDLIN. There was the one at the beginning of the video, there was another bus stop at the end of Darning Lane where there's 2 notice boards in the same bus stop, there was one at the Pinfold, and here at Ramsden Hall there are 2 more. Getting through these cards today. Right, we're into the weird and wonderful world of parish boundaries yet again. Where I'm stood here in Wentbridge is still THORPE AUDLIN Parish. However, if I turn the camera around, there's the junction with Wentbridge Lane. That there is the boundary with Darrington. Everything beyond there is within Darrington Parish. Wentbridge is split between the 2. So for this video, we're just going to concentrate on this tiny little bit of Wentbridge up here towards the Bluebell pub, because this is all that's within THORPE AUDLIN. Everything else is within Darrington. It's strange, it's weird, and I really don't understand how and why this happens sometimes, but those are the parish boundaries and that's what I'm working to. Let's go and have a look at the top of THORPE AUDLIN. Okay everybody, that's just about going to do it for the parish of THORPE AUDLIN, but there's one more thing I'd like to show you before I wrap this one up. I'm currently stood on Wentbridge Road. Now, Wentbridge Road, if you were to walk along here, you would reach the A1. Here's something weird though. It's not in Wentbridge. It's in West Yorkshire, but it's not in Wentbridge. This field you're looking at is unparished. There's a very strange little piece of land up here that doesn't belong to Selby, it doesn't belong to Wakefield, even though it's part of West Yorkshire. I know, I'm confused as well. I was looking at it on the map before I came here, thinking to myself, well, where does it belong to? Is it an exclave? Does it belong to a different parish? And the answer is no, it doesn't. I've done a lot of research into it, which is saying something for just one small field, I know, but there you go. But this field doesn't belong to THORPE AUDLIN, it doesn't belong to Darrington, it doesn't belong to Kirksmeaton, which is the Selby parish if you carry on down the road that way. And also, to prove my point, if we take a little walk down here, back into Wentbridge, you'll see there is the sign telling you you're now in West Yorkshire. Very confusing, very confusing. So on the one hand, you could say you're in Wentbridge here, you could say you're in West Yorkshire here, but this sign tells us otherwise. If I pass the West Yorkshire sign, I'm now in West Yorkshire. So where was I before? You know what I mean? Very, very strange part of land, the field just at the top of Wentbridge here. But it is a strange boundary anyway, considering Wentbridge is split between THORPE AUDLIN civil parish and Darrington civil parish, which are both in Wakefield. There is no mystery about that. So yeah, a little boundary anomaly to finish with today. Hope you've enjoyed this one. This has been the parish of THORPE AUDLIN, and I've been the Village Idiot, and I'm out. Hey everybody, a little bit of bonus content at the end of this video. Now, the field that I feature at the end that I claim is unparished is not unparished. It is actually part of a parish, and I only found this out while I was editing this very video. However, it doesn't belong to THORPE AUDLIN, it doesn't belong to Kirksmeaton, and it doesn't belong to Darrington. It actually belongs to a parish I didn't even consider. That is North Elmsall. Now, as a result of this, it means Wentbridge is split between not just 2 parishes, but 3. Where I was standing just down from the Bluebell, I was actually standing within THORPE AUDLIN, but the properties you could see behind me belong to North Elmsall. On that side of the road, that's where the boundary is. So there's not many properties which fall within North Elmsall parish in Wentbridge. However, the field itself, that's a bit more interesting, because that includes the Wentbridge Flyover on the A1. And I've got a little bit of information here about the Wentbridge Flyover. To give it its actual name, it's the Wentbridge Viaduct. This comes from the Happy Pontist on Blogspot. Wentbridge Viaduct was built as part of improvements to the A1 in 1961. It cost £320,000 when built and has a central span of 94 metres. It's usually credited to the West Riding County Council's county engineer S. Maynard Lovell, although the lead designer was most probably F.A. Sims. And there you have it. The field is actually parished, it belongs to North Elmsall. So this has been the parish of THORPE AUDLIN, and for the second time, I've been the Village Idiot, and I'm out.